Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever hobby vlog. This is going to be very interesting for me as I've never done one of these before, but seeing as the Middle-earth SPG game is going to be coming out in about a week from now, as of recording this, I thought I'm going to be doing loads of hobby. I do a lot of hobby already, however I can see myself getting incredibly hyped even more than I am now for the Middle-earth SPG, and probably building and painting a bunch of models in my spare time. So thought, why not start off with a hobby vlog? Not 100% sure which channel this is going to be on. It may be on my personal channel, which is Mr. Snoblar. If not, you'll be seeing this on the Chester YouTube channel. We haven't created that yet, so I'm not 100% on the name. So if this is on my channel, there will be a link below to check that out. We'll be posting a bunch of tournament reviews. We're going to be going over the rulebook, all the changes. It's going to be a live stream that myself and Josh Devoy are going to be doing on the 2nd. The VODs for that will be up. We'll be doing some tactics on the YouTube channel and potentially some bat reps and things like that, so be sure to check that out. But obviously for this video it is going to be a hobby vlog. So I thought I'd show some stuff I got at Ardacon. I did get the Mordor Orc Captains, however I've not got them out of the box yet because I'm waiting to get the starter sets. I'll build up all the random stuff and base and paint them all together. But I did, as you can see, manage to get a bunch of Mahud Warriors. So I've wanted Mahud for a long time. I think, who's it? I remember years ago, this was like 2012, 2011, and playing Joe Wilcock's Mahud army, and it looked so cool, and I've always wanted to get some, never got around to it, and then when I got back to the hobby it was very hard to get a hold of them. However, when I was at Ardacon, the Games Workshop stall had a bunch of blisters, as you can see, and I decided to buy them all. It's kind of forced into it by my mate Calvin, but at the end of the day I did want to get these. So I bought them and I've built them up and started the basing of them, so thought might as well start recording now. As you can see, I got 4 packs of the Warriors, so that's 12 guys, and I got 3 camel riders. There is one more camel, but I'll show you what I've done with him in a bit. I've started off basing on the Warriors, so I've got rock on this guy, got a couple of rocks on these guys. Actually, there's been overflow of some of the super glue. I did this last night just before going to bed, so I was just throwing some super glue on so I could do it quite fast. After this, my plan is to get some Ardacon, the Citadel texture paint. I won't be covering the base, I will just be doing small splotches of Ardacon just to add a bit of texture. When that's dried, let's see if I can get a base metal model on. Do you see on, let's see if I can get it. So this is basic Games Workshop base. If I can get it to focus. There you go. You can see that there's some texture already on it. Not just the circle in the middle, but around the entire base. I want to remove that. So what I'll be doing is using PVA glue. I'm going to be applying some what is this? Bicarbonate of soda. It's very, very fine, as you probably know, and sticking on the base it gets rid of that texture, allows me to add my own sort of texture to the base. After that, I'm going to spray the entire model up, paint them up. It's going to be dirt for the ground, and then I'm going to use some Games Workshop tufts and grass to apply a bit of colour to the bases. So it's not going to be like a desert Mahud army, it's going to be actually in the grass, in grasslands and plains and stuff. I was thinking about doing a jungle Mahud, because a lot of the Farharad kingdom is actually covered in jungles. However, that would take a lot of converting work, and with the new starter set coming out next week, I didn't think I'd have much time. So my aim for this weekend is to get all the bases done, get them sprayed, and I'm going to try and get the skin and at least the skin done on all of them, maybe also the camel skins, just to get start of paint of them on them. And then when I get the starter set, I'll be building up my Rohan army to add to the stuff I've already got. So with this video, it's probably going to be a two-part. Well, this is going to be 2 videos put into one. So I'm gonna split it up in stages. So this first stage is going to be the basing. So after this video, I'm gonna go away, get all the bases finished. However, before spraying them, I'm gonna do another video that I'll add on to the end of this one, and then I can show you what they're like before spraying with all the bases done. And then I'm gonna do another video just before the starter set comes out, showing all the painting I've got so far, and then there'll be some hobby videos on the starter set stuff, all the models that I build. If I get around to painting some of them as well, and then hopefully I'll come back with the finished Mahud models and I can show you guys. But before I end this half of the video, I did say that I had an extra camel, and I've done a bit of a conversion with this one that I've wanted to do for a few months now. So this is a half troll on a camel. Now obviously, in the current rules of the game, and I expect in the new versions of the game, get into focus so you can get a bit of a better look. You could not take a half troll on a camel currently. I know this, don't worry. You can, however, have one in battle companies. So if you get a half troll, recruit a half troll, level him up to become a hero, you can buy him any equipment that the warband could take, or the battle company could take, and that does include a camel. So ever since I found that out, I was like, I've got to do this conversion, it'll be super cool. When I got the extra camels and I've got a spare half troll, I decided this is the perfect opportunity to put it together. Now in normal games, I won't be able to use a half troll on a camel. However, for competitive events, I probably won't take it at all. However, friendly events and just friendly one-off games, I plan on using him as a Mahud King, because it's not really going to get mistaken for anything else, and he is pretty brutal. Looking on, if you just look at him, just like compare him to one of the normal camel riders, he's a bit scarier really. He's gonna come at you and smack you in the face. So hopefully, it's gonna look cool when it's painted. It is a basic conversion job. It's basically taking the legs and the upper torso of the half troll, cut the parts off the camel rider, sword. I used a saw to cut through. I should probably look at the camera you guys can see so it's not all blurry. I used a saw to cut through the half troll and through the camel rider. So that's pretty painful to do. It took a long time, but hopefully, as I said, the final result will be good. And then I'm probably going to have to get like one more captain, because I've got 15 troops and a hero here. I can't see a Mahud King being a legendary hero, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that will be the end of this part of the video. I guess I'll be recording this in a few days. However, you guys will be seeing this next video in a couple of seconds, or the next part of the video. So that's it for this half of the video, and I will see you in a few moments. Hello guys, welcome back to the second part of this hobby vlog. Currently you'll be seeing some images on screen of the models before I sprayed them, just after basing them. I actually finished basing them about 5 o'clock this morning, before I went to work. I didn't record anything because housemate was still in bed and didn't want to wake him up. But you can see some images of them with the bases. You can see the bicarb on the base. It adds like a grainy texture, which I'll show you in a sec when I put up the live video, and you can see what it's like on the actual bases after the spray paint. So yeah, so it's mainly a few rocks, a few patches of astrogranite, and then the rest of the bases covered in the bicarbonate soda to add the nice texture. So I'll quickly jump over onto the live camera feed now. so you should be able to, or you will be able to see these guys now. Sprayed them grey. I decided to go with grey rather than black and white, because I'm going to be doing both dark and light colours on these guys. I generally prefer spraying models grey. However, with the grey plastics, it can be slightly confusing. But with these guys, obviously, because they're metal, you can tell that the entire thing's, or mostly, is sprayed. You might see some bits onto there which isn't sprayed, but I'm not too worried about that as long as I've got most of the model done. That's the main thing that matters with the base coats, I find. And as you can see on this guy, let's see if I can get the base in focus. Do one of the Warriors, so that might be easier. I've got to get the lighting. So you can see that there is a rock just above my thumb, and also the terrain there. So this part is actually granite, but the rest of it is actually the bicarbonate soda. It just makes a more realistic dirt look, I find. A lot of bases that have dirt on will use sand just painted brown. It's what I used to do, it's what a lot of people do. There's nothing wrong with it, however, this is a lot more to scale, I'd say. So obviously this, next to a camel you're not going to have, or next to even a foot soldier you're not going to have the grain of sand, like, let's grab some, ooh, I hope that doesn't destroy your ears. So this is the normal Games Workshop sand. Obviously these are slightly, I guess actually this is Games Workshop one, this is one I got off Amazon. But this is larger granules than bicarbonate soda, and it isn't as to scale, I find, as the bicarbonate soda itself is. So I like it. So yeah, these guys are all based now, or primed, so I don't need to, oh, that's my high-tech set, just falls over in front of your eyes. There you go. I don't need to get to painting, so the main thing I'm going to be starting with will be the bases, and also the skin, and the camel skin as well. So those are the three main things that I'm going to try and do first. It's usually where I start with the model. I'm the kind of person who does the base first. I know a lot of people leave it to last, but I find I do a lot of dry brushing generally on the base, which is easier to do before I've painted. Like with these guys, it'll be the feet and the like bracelets around the ankles, and then also the camel legs as well. It's just, I prefer getting the base out of the way and done. So yeah, I shall be ending this first video here, and then hopefully I'll be able to get the second video out for you guys. I'll aim to do it maybe on Monday, because it's bank holiday weekend, so I've got a bit more time to do some painting. If not, I'll get it out before the release of the Pelennor Field Box. And as a follow-on from what I said in the last video about which channel this is going to be on, and this will be on the Hobbits of Cheshire YouTube channel. So this is the new channel myself and Josh Devoy are going to be doing. Once again, it'll be a range of videos from Middle-earth tactics to hobby vlogs to the VODs of any streams that we do, including the one, if you're watching this before the starter sets come out, on the 2nd of September we're going to be streaming from about 6 PM British Standard Time, just discussing all the new changes of the rulebook, what we think it's going to have an impact on the meta, whether we think certain things are going to be too strong, just general thoughts about the rulebook itself. So be sure to tune in for that, or check out the VOD on this YouTube channel if it's already happened. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the first hobby vlog. Hopefully see you again in the future, and yeah, catch you guys later.